Hello, everyone. Welcome back to more Virtue's Last Reward in the most technically proficient, well-run stream on the internet. It's like a well-oiled machine. There's never anything, no errors or anything like that ever happens on this stream. It's like you're watching this and you think, wow, how does he do such a professional level stream where no problems ever happen? It's 9:38 right now. Whoops, oh, hold on. That's right, I have to go through this to get to the flowchart. 9:38 right now. I believe we finished WWE 2K4 like over an hour ago? Hold on, let's go to the flowchart. So, for those watching on YouTube, everyone's been waiting around like over an hour while we figured things out as our new game did not work quite right. So, we're going to VLR. Now, what happened to VLR last time is we got an ending. No, we didn't get an ending. We got a to be continued, which opened up a couple of plot locks. There's that to be continued right now. We only have 5 minutes of life left. However, there is another choice we could make, which people say leads to a game over. Let's head over there, just to start off. People did say that this was very short, so let's just see how this goes. We allied to get the to be continued. To be continued. So what happens when we betray?
What are you gonna do?
Yep, we're gonna die, then Clover tries to stop us because it's dumb, and everyone knows this except Sigma. Let's betray. Let's see what Dio does. Dio has the Accelavir. He says he's gonna break it.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
He's gonna break it if we pick betray, and we just pick betray.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Alright, let's see what happens here. Now, I believe that K is gonna have 9 points regardless, so even if Dio doesn't, K will still be able to leave. At least we can keep Dio here with us.
Sigma, why? After all that stuff you said. I mean, it's not like I'm criticizing you. I think you made the right decision. You don't need to apologize. I think I would have chosen betray if I was in your position.
Well, yeah, I mean, you chose betray, I believe, against Luna at the beginning, along with Kay, and no one's life was on the line that time. You don't really have much of a problem picking betray, is what I'm saying, Clover.
We'll find another way, all right? We just have to keep an eye on Dio. As soon as he gives us an opening, we take it.
Now we're thinking this. There were so many openings before the AB game.
And I'm sure Alice will help us too. It's okay. We can trust Alice.
That's not an answer to what we asked.
No way she told him.
Oh, okay, so Alice does know. So at least Clover told someone. It's better than what Sigma did.
Anyway, let's go check the results.
Which was nothing. Yeah, that's right, Dio. You stay at 6 points. We lost anyway, because K is 9.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Yeah, look at that bracelet, Dio. Look at that big number 6. It's right there.
Hey, what the hell is this? Oh, so you don't care what happens to Quark? Jeez.
Hey, Sigma? What are you talking about?
That's something we probably should have told you earlier, but we didn't for some reason. I don't know.
And Dio stole it.
What? You mean he has it? Right now?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I don't have it. Well, I won't have it in about 2 seconds.
No!
What are you doing?
A promise is a promise. If you'd chosen an ally, this never would have happened. You want to blame someone? Blame yourselves.
I always like how Dio sounds so righteous and justified in the things he does.
Hold it. Because this isn't the time for that. Look at the number 9 door.
Yep, there goes K. One of the constants in VLR. Once K gets 9 points, he heads straight to that door.
No!
Though granted, the only one who hasn't, I think, has been Phi. I think she's the only one who's gotten 9 points, and we were able to convince not to go through the door.
What?
And Quark, but Quark has been unconscious every time he's gotten 9. When Sigma and K had 9 points, you didn't go through with it?
What am I doing? Well, that should be obvious, but if you insist, I am attempting to leave.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Dio can't believe this. How could K do this to Dio?
I assure you, I would do no such thing. I am perfectly serious. After a rational assessment of the facts, I have concluded that this is the wisest course of action. What is currently our highest priority? The answer is, of course, to save Quark. He must be taken to a hospital as soon as possible. For that to happen, one of us must escape and call for help. Currently, the only one of us capable of doing so is myself. That is why I intend to escape.
And leave us all behind.
Unavoidable, but as I said, I do intend to call for help.
Couldn't you have at least waited until the next round? Then you could have raised Quark's BP to 9 and taken him with you.
And what would happen if Dio was Quark's opponent in the next round? I have no illusions about what Dio would do.
It always comes back to Dio.
This is the most logical choice.
K does do a pretty good job of justifying his assholery as well, though. Just in a more even tone than Dio. And he likes to reason it out rather than use righteous anger.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Wait! Where's Alice?
Ah, yes. Alice is in the AB room. She has collapsed. but you needn't be concerned.
I just hit her in the back of the head because she was going to pick Ally, you know?
She is only sleeping.
Oh no.
Well, yeah, I guess you could call that sleeping.
What did you do to Alice?
Punched her, I guess, with the big metal fist.
You will need to ask her yourself.
That's kinda... he can do that, I guess.
I must take my leave.
Yep, he can't stick around to answer these questions.
Hey!
It's only open for 9 seconds, after all.
God damn it! Wait!
Dio just can't believe this. I like to imagine Kay just kind of doing a pirouette out of the way and through the door.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
So that was a pretty fast game over. A little disappointing, too, because I kind of wanted to see what would then happen with Dio trapped in the room with all these people. Especially when Tenmyoji comes back and we get to tell him what Dio just did. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Okay, this is Quark's timeline. So 5 minutes of life... Oh, whoops. So down here, I guess that's going to be Quark's ending. So we've identified which one is Quark's, which is the exact middle timeline. Okay, so what do we have now? We have some choices to make. Okay, so I guess this is how we'll do this. We have 3 choices we can go with. We unlocked this. Is there proof it wasn't murder, which is when Alice was dead, Clover was mad at us, and we had to convince her that Alice was not murdered. There was... this, there isn't enough antiviral medication, because we only had 1 dose of Excelavir. We had to give it to both Quark and Alice, and we didn't know what to do. And, whoops, there was this, the last chromatic door path, the only one we haven't taken yet, so there's that one. So those are our 3 choices that I think we're going to vote on. Number 1 is there proof it wasn't murder? Number 2, there isn't enough antiviral medication. And number 3 is the final chromatic door timeline. We're voting now. 1, 2, or 3, chat. It looks like number 1 is shooting up. I figure that that one of the 2 unlocked timelines would win. That's not much of a surprise. And it seems that number 1, where Clover is all angry at us, it seems that that is the one that has shot up, so we're ending in 3, 2, 1 now. Number 1 has won pretty handily, so... is there proof it wasn't murder? Well, chat, let's find out together. The thing that kind of puzzles me about this one is... this isn't the only timeline where we found that Alice is dead. We can skip this? Yeah, probably we can. Yeah, there it goes. It's not the only one, but it is the only one that we got a to be continued on. Clover didn't go nuts in any of the other timelines. Oh, this was a lot of text. It was. But for whatever reason... Clover goes ham in this one, and we need to find a way to prove it to her that it was not murder. Okay, we stopped skipping. I think this must be the new content. Somehow Sigma knows that Radical 6 will compel you to commit suicide.
What are you doing?
Gasp.
What? No. No, there's no way she'd do that. All right, where'd she get the scalpel then?
I did hear someone come into the infirmary right after the AB game ended.
Was that before I showed up?
Yes. I got up to see who it was, but they were already gone. It could have been Alice. Yes, I think so.
You're lying! This is all a lie! It has to be! Then why did she do it? Why would Alice kill herself? What? But you just said she killed herself! Just tell me the truth! Then prove it!
Alright, what is our proof?
Your 10 seconds ran out a long time ago, so if you don't have any proof...
Okay, so I guess we remember this one from another timeline.
Journal?
Okay, surprised that we know about this.
Ah, well, Alice would have it then.
Sure.
So I guess we can see what part of that previous timeline is giving us this information.
Yeah, it is Latin. But translating this is impossible. It's full of words I've never heard before. I can barely understand any of this. Huh? Yeah, I can read this page.
Apparently Phi,
How did you know?
she doesn't remember the timeline herself.
No, wait. How did you even know there was a journal in the lab? You just knew. Come on.
Yeah.
Right. Give me a moment to look it over.
It begins, I took the dog for a walk?
Oh Lord, please. Let their future be a bright one.
We've got a problem.
Oh, what is it, Dio?
It's almost time for the primary doors to open.
I guess Dio actually does have a valid thing to say.
Sorry, but I'll be taking Alice's bracelet. Vi and I won't be able to open the secondary door without it.
So she was a magenta pair, just like me.
Just now noticed that, did ya?
What color is your bracelet, Luna?
I'm a cyan pair.
You are part of Clover's pair, then. That means the two of you will need to come with me.
I guess so. Come on now, Clover. We need to go. Alice would want you to survive, wouldn't she? You'll never be able to figure out why all this happened if you stay here. Please.
You're right. Alice, I promise I'll find out what happened to you. I'll figure out who Zero really is. I mean, if you'd never been locked up in here, you never would have... This never would have happened. So it's like Zero killed you.
Yeah, let's say that.
I promise. I'll avenge you.
All right, we're out of time. Move, people.
You guys head on down to the Floor B warehouse. We'll catch up with you later. Yeah. Can't exactly leave him behind. Uh-huh.
Very well. Until we meet again.
Alright, it seems that this timeline does not end here, but we'll continue on into the next round.
Quark!
Oh, hey, look who's up and about.
You're awake!
Yeah, I just woke up.
Are you feeling okay?
Hey! Where's everybody else?
Oh, well, we found a dead body. If Alice apparently killed herself, if you want to go see.
Oh, God. Quark.
Alright, I think this is the only time we've seen Quark wake up, not feeling totally tubular. That is another symptom of Radical 6. Oh, did we give him the Accelavir in this timeline?
What's wrong?
It's hard to remember at this point.
Are you okay, Grandpa?
It's nothing. Nothing's wrong. I'm fine.
But...
So we get a tender moment between Ten and Quark. Yeah, Tenmyori deserves a few minutes after having so many timelines where Quark never wakes up. It's good that he got at least one where it happens.
So, how are you feeling?
Feeling? Well, okay, I guess. Was I sick or something?
No. You're not sick. If you feel fine, then you're fine.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I should never have gotten you involved in all this.
What are you apologizing for?
Sorry.
You're doing it again. Are you sure you're okay? So, where's everybody else? Mr. Sigma's here, but he's just been standing there looking kinda silly.
Oh, so he's normal then.
Okay, that makes sense. That means I'm on a team with you guys, right?
Right.
So, these white doors, when are they gonna open?
That is a weird pose.
Oh! That's not good! We need to hurry, come on!
We cut every deadline down to the last second, Quark.
How do we get to the Floor B warehouse?
You've been out for a little while, so you'll get used to it.
Okay, we're going.
Alright, so we're finally doing some nonary gaming with Quark, who in most of these timelines has just been incapacitated for everything after round 1. And since we finished all the round 1 timelines a while back, that means we haven't seen him up and about for a number of weeks. Of course, we have to be getting fairly close to an ending. I don't know how far it's going to be until we get to it, but I think that's going to be hanging over our heads as we continue on this path. Could end at any second.
Chromatic doors have opened.
So we are going to enter a puzzle room at this point?
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
You're late.
I'm so sorry, Dio.
Where the hell have you been?
I know how punctuality is so important to you.
Quark?
You're awake!
And fully recovered, apparently.
I am also relieved to see you well again.
Me too.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
Don't tell him about how he tried to kill himself? The whole thing about trying to release his soul from his body? Don't talk about it.
Huh?
Anyway, there isn't any time left. We need to hurry.
But there are 3 doors.
The audio sounds a bit wonky.
All of the doors are identical for this round. I believe it doesn't matter which team uses which door.
I used the highly technical method of pulling the cable out of the 3DS and plugging it back in. You need a license to be able to do that.
Then we're taking the one in the middle.
Why that one?
You want a kill shot, you aim for the center. You're more likely to just miss the extremities.
That logic is flawed and more than slightly disturbing. Unfortunately, I don't really have a counter-argument, so center door it is.
I suppose we could go with the one on the left. Is that okay? I mean, we could go with the other one if you want.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you want the kill shot, you aim for the center. But if you want to cripple, you go for the left.
Well, there's only one left.
I can't think of any gun metaphors to use for this choice.
The door on the right.
Any objections? All right, let's move.
30 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Hurry it up, Vi. This thing's gonna close.
I know.
Dio, such a taskmaster.
It's time we were going as well.
Right. Sure.
Right behind you.
Let's go.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Well, it looks like that the stream just went down. Well, it's not a bad place, I suppose, to stop, considering we're at a half hour and we're entering a puzzle room as the chat screams in despair. We'll be back in a few minutes as we start this new puzzle room, which looks like it is the director's office. Yep. Looking around. What is this place? We'll find out in a few minutes, and hopefully the chat will be able to see what happens. See you in a few.